Steve Giordano here. We just came off of this amazing convention where people are just fired up, and you're looking to kind of get your career jolted, started, wherever you're at. I want to give you a couple tips and tricks that I think are going to really help you kind of take your business to where you're looking for it to go. So number one, I talked about at this convention, was it begins with you, right? So what that means to me is, are you getting up early? Are you doing something physical in the morning? Are you getting your mind right? Are you waking up with an attitude of gratitude? Understanding that you right now work at the number one IMO, the biggest IMO in financial services. And not only are we number one, we're number one by leaps, bounds, and miles. Nobody's even a close second. And we're in the financial services industry, which is the number one to making money. So first off, you're in the right place. So you got to kind of start your day off that way, because the only way you're going to be effective and be able to do the things that you need to do to make the income you're looking to make, you need to be healthy and have the energy that you need. The second thing I'm going to say is you need to have the guts to go in and truly understand that this is a business first. You're a business before you're an insurance agent. So what I mean by that is, you have to understand first business and the fact that you are the business, and it starts and ends with investment. So to me, a couple things that I did early on was I sought out how to start a business. Very simple. Get an LLC. You can make it an S Corp. And then what you do is you try to leverage credit. Let's say it's business credit. You get your LLC. You apply for some business credit. Your credit doesn't have to be amazing. If you have poor credit, there's plenty of companies out there that will do credit repair. So let's say now for me, when I started, I was able to get a business credit card with $25,000 on it. So instead of me taking my last $500 or $1,000 to spend on leads, and if it didn't work, being out the $500 or $1,000, I now was able to use credit, use other people's money, go out and spend money on leads. I spent about $1,000 a week, so now boom, $4,000 on that credit card, didn't cost $1 out of my pocket. And then what I was able to do with that is, now I had the fuel to do the work. So I actually had the leads to do it, right? So now you have those leads and you got that credit card waiting for you. It's all good. Now it's time to go to work, right? So if you're in home, if you're virtual, whatever you are, the number one thing is this. At 8 a.m. on Monday morning, being my own boss, I sit down and I dial the phone. And if I don't, I failed myself, because you now, as the business owner running your business, you're the one that's in control. You have nobody telling you to get out of bed. You have nobody telling you what to do. You have to have the voices here that are telling you that it's time to go to work. So now you're hitting the phone. For me, I'm running 2 dial days, Monday and Thursday. I'm hitting it hard. I'm dialing. I have no distractions. I keep my mind clear, and I have one goal in mind, and that is, can I get 16 appointments for the next 2 days? And if you're virtual, it might look a little different. But I'm basically pounding the phone with minimal breaks to get those appointments. It's a non-negotiable. For me, from there, I'm running on Tuesday and Wednesday, trying to run 16 appointments, trying to keep the days full. And I'd say this for anybody, if you're virtual or in home, all you're trying to do with those leads is you're trying to make sure that you have contact after contact after contact with people. Because here's a real key to this. There's gonna be a lot of failures and a lot of people that don't buy from you, and that's fine. It's how you manage it, and it's the next man up mentality, meaning it doesn't matter what just happened, it's all about what's happening next, right? So I'm focused solely, because I spent those money on leads, on how do I connect with clients over and over and over repetitively, which is great because from a mindset perspective, when you fail, what you want to do immediately is have amnesia and get back on the horse and get in front of somebody else and sell. The third thing, last thing I'll tell you is that helps your skill set, okay? So you have to have the hard work and the investment and talking to a lot of people, and that's kind of over here. Over here is I got to work on my skill set, right? I got to put some time and effort into training. There's never been more training at FFL in the insurance industry and entrepreneurship than there is right now. You can go Instagram, YouTube, and literally learn how to pretty much run the world at this point. So what I mean by that is this: in your downtime, when you're not talking to clients, and let me make it clear, the number one thing you're doing is talking to clients, you need to be a student of the game and a sponge, listening to things and learning word tracks. What do I say to this client? What do I do in this situation? How do I become a good underwriter? How do I have some psychology to my sale? So when you kind of bundle all of this stuff up, these are the things that take you from being a average to below average producer to a top producer where you're excelling. And I'm gonna go back now in kind of that first month where you had got that credit card set up. Now let's say you go out and you target helping 20 families, right? And you spent $4,000 on leads. Now you've got deposits in your business account. You take the deposits, pay the credit card in full, pay yourself a salary, and now you set up cash flow, and you start doing that month over month over month. And I'm gonna throw this out there: start targeting the personal producer bonuses. So let's say you help 30 families and you can get a $1,200 personal producer bonus. Now you've even increased your cash flow more in your business account. If you do that 2 to 3 months, you're gonna have a pretty good, healthy, growing business account. You're gonna be living a better life. You're gonna be paying your credit card bill in full every month, paying no interest, and now you've created the cash flow machine that will help you be successful. So I hope those 3 things help, and I'm just gonna leave you with this. This is a business first. You can either be a business person, man or woman, or you can be an insurance agent. Choose to be a business person that happens to sell insurance and what insurance does. Hope this helps. Reach out if you need anything.